son, Edward Lance. Most of you don't know him, but that was my first cousin that I ever had. He was the type of person that you would always have fun with. He always had a smile on his face. You could never tear him down. He would always love to aggravate me because I was the type of person that when he would aggravate me, I would scream and cry and tell him, "Bubba, stop. I'm tired of it. I don't want you to do it no more." Which, that's when I was younger. But now I realize I shouldn't have been that way. One time, me and my cousin were sitting there and he was like, "Hey, Bryn, come here. I gotta show you this really cool thing on my new Beats that I got." So I was like, "All right, let's hear it, Bubba." We call him Bubba, by the way, if you didn't catch on already. So he told me, "Listen to this. It's awesome. This song is called Sail. You've got to hear it in my new Beats that I got." So I was like, "All right, Bubba, let's hear it." He puts them on my ears and he's like, "All right, are you ready?" So he starts the song and it's just blaring, and it's like saying the song Sail, which you just listened to. I loved it. The minute that I heard it, I was like, "Bubba, that is awesome." And he was like, "I know, right?" At this time, he was probably 12 and I was probably my little sister's age, which she's probably 14. So after that day, that song was stuck. Me and him, that was one of our memories that I always remembered him by. He was always the type of person that we had a love-hate relationship with each other at times because he would aggravate me, annoy me sometimes, but most of the time we got along. He ended up really being my best friend. We went and did everything together. He loved baseball. We all played the sport that we loved together. And he taught me so many things to do with baseball, which I play softball, so he taught me that. When he was 19 years old, he got taken from us in a tragic car accident. We really didn't know the situation until we get a phone call. It was a Sunday morning at the house. He went to take my grandparents to lunch, and we get a sad phone call, not knowing what happened. He got hit by an 18-wheeler, him and his buddies, and we hauled butt to the place to where he was at. We really didn't know what to do, what to say, but they told us that he wasn't conscious. And at that time, we knew it wasn't going to be good. We prayed and we prayed and we prayed to God, asking him just to bring him back home to us. We got to his location. His car was totaled. His buddy got flied out to Lubbock in a helicopter, and they took him to Big Spring. We all went to the hospital, and we were waiting for a long time, not knowing what was going to happen. We just continued to pray and to ask God just to bring him back to us because we knew that that is what we needed. And then we were all going crazy, bawling our eyes out, and we get a call from the doctor and they said that he had passed away. At that time, we were asking God, why? Why did this happen to us? What did we do to let this happen to us? Why? That's just what we were saying over and over and over. Why us? Why us? Why him? Why did it happen to him? But then we knew that it was his time. And so we lost our best friend, my cousin, my mom's nephew, my dad's nephew, and we didn't know what to do. We just continued to pray to God daily, and it's been 7 years now since that has happened, and it still gets to us sometimes because that's somebody that we loved, and we know now not to take him for granted because you don't know when your last breath's gonna be. You don't know how long you're gonna be on this earth or when God's gonna take you, so you have to make sure that you don't take the people that you love for granted. And just, you need to be there for other people and to love on them every moment that you can, because you never know when it's going to be your last.